Heyo, I'm procrastinating doing a 6-page paper, so I'm gonna make a video! Yay! Let's see, I was gonna talk about sexuality, I guess. I mean, more of the attraction spectrum. Um, I consider myself, maybe pan-romantic. I don't really know yet. I enjoy doing things to other people, to be honest, but other people doing things to me doesn't really quite do it for me. Um, I don't know why, it just doesn't. I think it's possibly just me being self-conscious or being weird. I don't know, maybe I broke myself. That was really weird. I'm just gonna pretend that I didn't say that. Anyway, yeah, but I consider myself maybe pan-romantic, I guess. Um, I would say it from a visual standpoint, which is gonna be sound superficial and stupid, but from a visual standpoint, I definitely do prefer girls. I mean, boobs, for one. They're fun to play with. I mean, I play with my own. I'm just like, "Arr." But anyway, hey, they're fun to play with, and girls like aesthetically are more aesthetically pleasing, just softer, I guess. And that sounds really weird, but I mean like softer on the edges. It's not as like guys are hard lines where girls are curves more or less. That's the artist talking. Yeah. Um, but I've been in relationships with both guys and girls. Well, I've been in a relationship with one girl and two different guys. Um, I definitely, my girlfriend and I didn't really do much. Like, we had what you would consider sex once. And that was sort of awkward, but I'd prefer this to that, in my opinion. Um, but I was in a relationship with a guy for 9 months, and it was okay. But right now I am in a relationship with a guy who I absolutely adore. He's a sweetheart and loves me for me, and it doesn't care whether I bind or look like a guy or anything, which is the problem in the previous male relationship, because if I wore a binder, even regardless if I was wearing girl clothes or not, he would make comments and make fun of me and just generally make me feel really bad about myself. But I like people for who they are. I mean, I can say, oh yeah, he's pretty or she's pretty and he's attractive or whatever, but that's not what matters to me. What matters to me is what you have in your heart. I fall in love with people for who they are, and I could care less what they have in their pants at the end of the day. Um, and I don't care whether it's a girl, a female to male, male to female. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Whatever you want to be, that's cool. Whatever you want to look like, that's cool. I love you for you. And I mean, that's something I've always believed. Like, even when I was a kid, I didn't really discriminate gender as in my friends. Like, gender is just not something I really see, perchance. I mean, it's just not a huge deal, I guess. Um, yeah, so that's that. I may possibly be asexual, or I may just be weird. Don't really know. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out eventually. Whatever. One thing at a time. It took me like a year to get over the fact that oh wow, I'm actually attracted to girls. What? Figured that out end of freshman year, I believe, and it was a really funny conversation. At first I fell in love. Like, one of my friends, female friends, was laying on my lap at some point. I was just like, huh, I could totally kiss her right now. Then I was like, holy shit. And yeah, that was basically my realization, was me screaming holy shit at myself. I actually, the only gay person I knew at that point was this guy named Cody. So I sent him all these anonymous emails, and it was really stupid. And then I finally told him it was me, and now we're actually like best friends, and it's great. I mean, he's awesome. I talk to him about stupid shit all the time, and I hang out with him most times. And then let's see, well, trans or androgynous or genderqueer. That honestly came about maybe around Christmas last year at the earliest, and I mean, I started binding with ace bandages. Shame on me. And I never really, it was more just because I liked the look of it. I liked not having boobs. I never can let my mind like think, oh yeah, I want to be a guy or I want to be androgynous. I never really thought about that. I just did it, And then this summer I started considering getting a binder, an actual one, and started researching them. I finally bought one really recently, like 3 weeks ago maybe. And my mom actually, I talked to my mom about it and she helped me pay for it, which was really, really nice. And except for the thing is, when I was talking to her about it, she was just like, one day I think you're gonna come and tell me, oh, I wanna be a boy. And that shocked me. Because at first I was just like, oh yeah, I like being androgynous. And I still do think I'm androgynous, but right after she said that, I was like, oh no, I don't want to be a boy. I like how I like sometimes being a girl. And just the words, I don't want to be a boy, do I? Do I? Honestly, that just kept resonating in my head. I just kept asking myself, do I want to be a boy? Do I want to have a dick? And I honestly don't have an answer for that. I I don't I don't know. And that was so 3 weeks ago was honestly the first time I seriously considered and actually thought about the fact that I may not be the right gender. I may not was My biological gender may not be the right one I need to be in. And so I mean I'm still figuring that out. I mean I've only thought about it for 3 weeks probably, so it's a little new idea for me. Um yeah, I don't know. And people on Tumblr get mad at me all the time because I'll tag something as androgynous or genderqueer and trans, and people get mad at me for that. I'm just like, guys, I don't really know. I don't know. What am I? Help! I'm a monster. But so yeah, that is basically my little rant about stuff. Yeah. Bye. I'm gonna go do my paper that I procrastinated long enough on. That's due tomorrow, all 6 goddamn pages of it. Peace.